What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Sheen coming back to another video for the day, aka Mr. Stay Official. And today's video is gonna be on what you should bring on deployment. And I know I kind of made a video about that that was related to that, but y'all still ask me questions about it, so I'm gonna make a video specifically on it. And we're gonna jump straight into it. And these are in no order, nothing like that. It's just really what I ran off the top of the head with, wrote it down a little bit. The first things that you want to make sure that you have is going to be like your basic necessities. So that's going to be things that you use on a daily basis, you know, maybe a couple times a day, like toothbrush. Make sure you bring, bro, I would bring like a 12 pack of toothbrush. I would bring like 12 toothbrushes. And you probably like, what, bro? Like, I would seriously bring like 12 toothbrushes, because I'm telling you, if it touched the deck, if you drop it, if it touched the deck, it belongs to the ship. If it touched the sink, it belongs. I ain't dealing with none of that. Bring like 12 toothbrushes. Bring like a couple toothpaste. Bring like a couple toothbrush cases. You know, just because you don't want. I don't know. I'm just a real clean. I get clean with that type of stuff. So, stock up on stuff like mouthwash. Floss is a big one. I bought like 3 packs of floss. Each one of them got like I don't know, like 100 of them in them. So I bought like 3 packs of that. And then of course, like any other base necessities, like females, y'all gonna have your own different stuff y'all might want to bring, like just for females. So make sure y'all stock up on that. Fellas, in conjunction with that, make sure I suggest y'all getting a straight razor, because Gillette really be ripping y'all off, man, with cause them things is real expensive. So what I do is I get a straight razor, and you can go online and you can buy the actual blades of the straight razor, like the single blade for the straight razor, and you get like 200 of them for like $3, and they stay high quality. Like, I don't break out or nothing like that, so maybe just my skin, but I suggest you to get a straight razor. Also, make sure you bring a lot of extra like washcloths and stuff like that. So depending on what you use, when I'm on deployment, I like to use washcloths. When I'm like, you know, not on deployment, I like to use loofahs and stuff like that. But on deployment, loofahs can just carry too much bacteria, and you gotta worry about them being dry and all that type of stuff. And you don't want to deal with all that, and you don't wash your loofah. You just gotta have another one. So instead of all that, I just get washcloths, and I bring like 5 to 6 washcloths with me, and I just wash them as like I wash my clothes. So I always, when you have them in a rotation, but it's still like some of them that you don't use at all. Make sure you get some. You can order it on Amazon. Don't bring these plush towels that you like to use at back home, like the bath towels and all that. Don't bring that underway, because those towels that stick like that, it's going to take too long to dry, and that's, you know, you have a mildewy smelling towel. You be walking around smelling like mildew. So make sure you get a thin towel. You can order. They got like microfiber towels also. You can order. They not like, it's not gonna be as comfortable, but it's more practical. We underway. We not on a cruise ship, so get a thin towel. Make sure you got some forms of entertainment, man. I'm telling you, deployment can get it's repetitiveness every day, so you can get bored. So make sure you got a couple forms of entertainment. Whether if you're a book reader, if you got some books, you play video games, means you got video games with a couple different games on it that have offline capabilities, because I did that before, where I had a game that had only you could do is play online. And you know what I mean, so make sure you got games that's good for offline, or make sure you got games that's good to play with like people that's in your shop. Don't be that guy, you know what I mean, want to hook the game up on the big TV and it's a one-player game, you feel me? Make sure you got like some games that like everybody can play. Bring some couple controllers and all of that. Or if you just a solo type of dude, they do got game boxes, I think what they call it. They got like game boxes where it's just personal little small TV on there. I can't stress this one right here enough. Make sure you bring a hard drive underway, because hard drive is like gold. I wouldn't get anything under 2 terabytes, because you can be getting movies and like TV shows and all that type of stuff. And from there, you can hook it up to your laptop, and you can airdrop this stuff onto your phone. So make sure, but you gotta have a certain app. You gotta have, I don't even got it on this phone. Alright, so look, it's this app right here, VLC. Now this ain't no sponsored content or none of that. Like, they don't, no, it ain't nothing like that. But I'm just saying you gotta have that app so that way when you transfer something from your computer onto your phone, that when you like in your rack or whatever, you can watch the video in there. Because if it's not QuickTime Player adjusted, you couldn't watch it on your iPhone. So make sure you got that, so that way you could play universal stuff. Because I would have like all different type of stuff on my phone. I remember I had like the Boondocks whole episodes and all different type of stuff. Everybody, when you get to your ship, it's gonna be a lot of people with hard drives that already got all this stuff. So you're just gonna go like, hey yo, can I hold your hard drive? Or hey, can you give me that season of this or that? You know what I mean? So get on there and get the networking, and you can get all the shows, seasons. I don't mean, we be underway and people be getting new seasons sometimes, and you be like, how you get that? Make sure that before you go on your deployment, you go and you get yourself a sleeping bag. That's what I recommend. I don't recommend, because I don't know, I've heard some ships say that you can't make your bed how you want to make it. In my division, my department, we could make we could have personal sheets. Some of them make you use the ship sheets, but we could use personal sheets and all of that. And what I would do is I would make my bed the regular way, like the Navy way, and then I would have my sleep. I had we went to Korea, and I suggest anybody ever goes to Korea, South Korea, or any of that type of stuff, they sell these big thick blankets, like they thick as I don't know what, and they cheap compared for like the quality of it is, because you gotta think you're going to the source. Like all that stuff gets shipped over to the US and then gets sold to us. So we going to the source and they sell it to us like that. I had a Ravens big, we call it the Korean blanket. I had a Ravens Korean blanket. I had that over top my regular stuff, and then I put my sleeping bag on top of that, because sleeping bag is just a lot easier. You ain't gotta make it, you just zip it back up. So I would suggest you getting a sleeping bag. Now getting onto like the food and stuff like that, I would recommend you get, I call them power meals, like power additives. So it's gonna be like tuna, underway, I've had canned chicken, anything like that it's really not that good for you. Like ramen noodles, it's not good for you like that, but it's stuff that when the galley is like sometimes horrible, you gotta have some stuff to eat. You gotta have fallback plan. You gotta have something that, or you go down to the galley and let's say you don't eat pork and they only really serving pork down there, but you get the rest of the stuff. You get the rice and all that type of stuff. You can go upstairs, get your little canned chicken or your tuna or whatever. You can add it to your meal. Or if you try and bulk or whatever, or you try and, in the gym and all that. And speaking of the gym, go ahead and get y'all surplus of y'all like proteins and pre-workouts and all that type of stuff. As you can see, I ain't really had to worry about that too much. I ordered it, I had all that stuff, and of course it never got really used, because you dig. But yeah, and I don't know if I skipped over this. When it comes to your undergarments, like make sure you got like your like now, so your brown t-shirts, I don't know if they still allow you to wear my ship, we were still wearing the blue and brown t-shirts, but the blue ones and the brown t-shirts. But just buy the brown shirts, because we all on type 3s now for the most part. So have a whole lot of brown shirts, and get the softy versions of the brown shirts. The ones they give you in boot camp is trash. So the other ones that they sell in the necks, the softy brand, they got a good neck to them. Like, it probably sound funny to them, they got a good neck to them, but you'll understand what I mean. Like once you get in and all that, you don't want no bacon neck. You want your joint to sit on there like this Stay Official shirt I got on right here. You don't want it to stay up on your neck like that. Make sure you got, I would say at least, at the very minimum, have 30 days worth of undergarments, like your blue shirts, your underwear, socks. So make sure you got at least 30 days, because sometimes laundry can go down, or it's hard to get a spot and you don't wash clothes for like 2-3 weeks. So make sure you got at least 30 days at the very minimum. And I don't even recommend you using Tide Pods, because that's gonna be the most easily. But Tide Pods, you'll notice on the ship, the washing machines is not the same quality of washing machine is here, like on the ship. First of all, most of the washing machines are not gonna fill all the way up, they're gonna fill halfway, and then they not that strong. So sometimes the Tide Pod, like I don't think they do full cycles, because the Tide Pod seems to always be stuck on like some of my clothes. So I don't use Tide Pods no more, I just use the liquid, because that's a lot easier. Oh, and I forgot about this one right here for the food. Make sure you get different sauces, you know what I mean? Like me, I'm a big honey mustard guy. So make sure, like, so I would have honey mustard, and I was in Japan, so we had this sesame seed sauce that we bought. It's like a big bottle. It was like $17 for the bottle. But yo, I'm telling you, sauces come in handy because, bro, it could be some bad food on the mess desk, but you bring that sauce down and some seasonings too. Bring some seasonings. We had the seasons. Go look at my cooking with Sheen video when I was cooking on the ship. I was cooking on deployment. Go watch that video and you'll see how much seasonings and sauces I got. That was all my personal stuff. You know what I mean? So I had all the sauces, the seasonings, because you could really bring back a meal. So, but yeah, I don't want y'all, don't stress over deployment too much. You know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Everybody got to do it in the fleet. And if you're prepared, like watching this video, if you get most, it's still other stuff that I may have left out, or it just skipped off my mind. So I want y'all to make sure y'all put it in the comment section below. If you have any other suggestions, if I have any other suggestions, you'll see me typing down in the comment section. Maybe a week later, I'm like, oh, let me go type this in there. So use the comment section like a forum, like have a comment section like Reddit. You know what I'm saying? Like let's start doing that. Make sure y'all get the social media. I'll be dropping story times on my Instagram, and I hope that y'all have a blessed day. And make sure y'all stay official like a referee with a whistle. Let's get it.